Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the finest Dawn of War Unification casts this side of East Yorkshire. And today we've got a 3 vs 3 on Payne's Retribution. Playing as the Dark Angels, we've got Hulk, we've got Q-Kin as the Orks, and we've got the Blast Furnace also as the Orks. On the opposing team, we've got Where's My Teeth as the Dark Eldar, we've got Vrax as the Orks, and we've got me as the Imperial Guard. I do quite like this map. I don't know whether this is potentially my favourite 3 vs 3 map. Purely because, I mean, check it out, you've got loads of different areas to fight over. What, you've got the right side, which is favourable to the top team, got the middle, which is just full of good stuff, and then you've got the left-hand side, which is favourable to the bottom team. So loads of stuff and goodness to go around. Also, only one relic for each team, so you've got to be tactical of who gets that relic. That's quite exciting. So, yeah, good team compositions from everyone. I mean, Dark Eldar for the fast manoeuvrability, Orks for the Dakar, Imperial Guard for the chaff and the forward lines. Dark Angels, I mean, they've got lots of options for their vehicles, depending on which path that Hulk goes for. And double Orks because double decker. Why not? Imagine one of these guys might go for the relic. I can't quite remember who goes for what, but we shall see. Blast Furnace capturing the bits on the right-hand side. Dark Eldar also... right-hand side? Left-hand side, Mr. Landshark. Got a forward heavy bolter turret going for me, as that is the only strategy I'm capable of doing when playing the Imperial Guard. It's my go-to, it's my only opening. So if you've ever seen me on the ladder, just expect it. Shield Boy's going to be focusing on this Tech Priest Engine Seer command squad, going to try and bash these boys away as a squad of fully upgraded, well not upgraded, but fully reinforced Scout Marines. Push the Guardsmen back. Guardsmen are going to come back for round 2 Electric Boogaloo, but will be losing the morale once again. Priest joining the ranks of the commander. They chase these guys around. Over here we have got some shooter boys focus firing on these mandrakes. Also got some slugger boys moving around trying to intercept their retreat. Won't get them down though, they are quite fast lads on the pegs. Shooter boys continuing harassing the Guardsman and the Tech Priest Engine Seer, half health at the moment, but is determined to build up this heavy bolter turret. We'll get it, potentially. Oh no, he manages to run away just with a sliver of red health. Command squad on the warpath. Just going in between unit to unit, just making sure that everyone's feeling a good slice, a good nip. Got some Reaver jet bikes on the left-hand side, and a Hellion squad flying in on their skyboards to pester these Orks. Potential squad wipe on these slugger boys as the big mech repositions himself away. But actually, yeah, that... oh, no, narrowly a squad wipe, but... oh, no, yep, there we go. Just... the little love tap from this Reaver jet bike. Might also be the same for these guys over here. Big Mech will probably be able to get away from that there. And we do have the heavy bolter. We're not giving up on it just yet. We've now got 2 Tech Priest Engine Seers coming along to build it, and a second squad of Imperial Guard, as the command squad, now with a Psyker as well. Just trying to... they're bouncing in between every single squad here. Trying to get it up in a most paternal manner. There we go, look at that. Heavy bolter has been finished. The dying breath of one of the Tech Priest Engine Seers. Showboy's going to try and focus anything and everything down, but they don't seem to be able to doing all that much damage against the heavy bolter turret. Commander and the command squad has gone down. Priest has also been killed. And the Guardsmen trying to put a little bit of distance between themselves and this bolter as it focus fires on these shooter boys. Morale going down. Big Mech also quite low on health at the moment. While we're over on this side, Hellion still causing all sorts of mischief and mayhem. Big Mech going to be taking down this Tower of Loathing. The old Ripper Tower, the big Power Claw, double shooter boys as well. Quite difficult for anyone to deal with. Triple Reaver jet bikes now coming over for support. Taking out these Scout Marines. And my goodness, look at that. A little bit of... I hope you like that, a little bit of a micro there for you to open up the game with. The only reason why I really wanted to cast it this game, completely forget what happened to the rest of this. So yeah, command squad going to be repaired. Not repaired, he's going to be re-recruited. Can't really repair a dead man. Unless of course you're a member of the Iron Warriors. Or the Adeptus Mechanicus. Or a Necron, I suppose. Helion's still causing problems for these shooters. Blast Furnace overextending with his big mech. As some mandrakes come in. Yeah, dear oh dear. An Ork lost in a sea of Dark Eldar. But then again, in saying that, overextended just so you can get some space to build up the minefields and the listing post. So it is intentional. And now another big bet coming in. And yeah, these Orks just going to spill into the Dark Eldar base now. If only double Dark Reavers. Not sure if he's gone for tier 2 yet. No, he's not gone for tier 2. Where's my teeth? Yeah, Chaos and Mayhem in the Dark Eldar base. Vol's got a push going on in the middle. These Space Marines taking on the strategic point. In fact, it's actually Southern Team capturing a good chunk of, in fact, basically everything at the moment in this central point here. Command Squad tying up the Space Marines. Guardsmen being bothered by the Slugger Boys. No upgrades on these lads at the moment. Command Squad continues to murderize these lads. Orks being an absolute nuisance. Now we've also got... Oh, we've got some... These are friendly Death Copter squadrons. The lads in the air. Do quite like the models. If you can, there you go, look at them. Can we get a better look at them? They give me gyrocopter vibes from the dwarfs in... whatever you call it. Warhammer Total War. But yeah, the additional firepower combined with the Reaver jet bikes able to scare away these Orks. Not sure if the big mech... Oh, well, one big mech looks like it went down. It's quite sad for the Orks. Things being decapped in the centre. Looking at the economy as these Reaver jet bikes chase away these shooter boys. We have got 74 and 20, 128 and 20, and 128 and 30. Compared to 50 and 0, Jesus. 97 and 60, and 80 and 20. We'll look at it from the Dark Angels perspective here. But yeah, those Orks doing a number on the Dark Eldar's economy there. Got the Dakka jet out for Vrex. Because we're taking this company master to task. Murderizing him in all his glory. Now the assault on the listing post begin. Infiltrated Grots will begin repairing it. Not sure if we've got any... Oh no, we don't have any infiltration protection at the moment, so they'll just be happy to build all this stuff up. Shooter boys not gone for their big shooters as of yet, but they are able to go for some when they fancy it. But again, the Dakka jet. Incomprehensible firepower on this lad. Shooter boys dancing around this minefield. Locking the Dark Eldar into position, unable to use their superior movement to assist around the map. Dakka jet now just being left alone to its own devices, but won't be getting any war banners down anytime soon. It's almost as if it does the exact same DPS as a Grot repair speed. Tech Priest engines here, kind of been forgotten around over here. It's now going to be building up another listing post. God, I'm so proud of that turret. Over here, we've got... What are you? Oh, you're just more Dakka jets. Fair enough. Over yonder, the Reaver jet bike's being zapped entirely by the big mech and his zappy ability. Reaver jet bikes always fall foul to that AoE effect. Do quite like it. Do quite like the shadow for these Death Copter squadrons. They believe that they're planes, and therefore their shadows will be planes. They also believe that the shadow only goes southeast, which is fair enough. I never noticed that before. Oh, same here as well. Just to ruin your immersion there, boys and girls. Oh, this game does make me laugh sometimes. Yeah, these tank busters not being infiltrated, so they will be taken down. No trouble whatsoever. Need to start getting some anti-vehicle stuff on the go. Do have a lot of Space Marines down here. More Space Marines and all the upgrades you could possibly want or need on your Dark Angels. But yeah, nothing crazy. Tank Buster's trying to get some shots off, but not able to get close enough for long enough. One Dakka jet is already half health there. That is something. And all the big shooters on these lads taking out those Death Copter squads. Pretty tasty stuff. Dakka jets now just moving back. Just for a little bit of R&R, rest and recuperation. And the blast furnace moving in with his war trucks. Killing that tortured slave more or less straight away. War truck going to be repaired. Dakka jets move into a defensive posture. Got a war truck full of tank busters now. And now that they're infiltrated, these Dakka jets are going to be very vulnerable. Plasma generator and listing post falling foul to the massive space marines moving forward with their melter guns. So not sure if the Dakka jets want to get involved in that combat. Imperial Guard moving on the right hand flank, armed with grenade launchers, and moving, now beginning to transition over towards the plasma guns, but unable to contend with those space marines as of yet. The push continues from Blast. He's got some knobs in there. Oh no, sorry, that's Vrax's knob. Pardon the pun. Yeah, they won't live for long. Although a valiant effort has to be said. And where's my team really suffering from this constant Ork aggression as the tank busters move in. Do now have a staunch line of guardsmen going to be moving forward, looking to take on these Dark Angels. Command squad charging in, taking the brunt of the fire as a nice, delicious looking concave opens up. Special weapons team throws in a grenade and then throws in another grenade as well, going to be blasting all these guys away as they kind of just slide into each other again, breaking the morale, forcing them back. Also allowing these guardsmen a few extra shots off while they're getting back on their feet. Falling back to the defensive outline of Q-Ken's listing post and war banner. Chaplain going to be increasing the health regen of all the Dark Angels there. Another Dakka jet adding to the damage. And yeah, Blast Furnace really knuckle deep here. Doing some flash kits there. Being assisted by a torture amp. Firing up at this big mech, taking him down more or less instantly. And yeah, the Dark Eldar player really suffering with a lot. Really aggressive expansion as well. Building up a listing post inside the Dark Eldar base. Might even potentially get it finished. Could be quite funny. No, never mind, we'll cancel it. It's fair enough. Special weapons teams going up against this war track that's been slowed down by the, the Chaos Machine Spirit. Now we're going to turn our attentions towards the middle. Try to consolidate our holdings here. Deny the economy of the Orks. Minefield finally been spotted, and the left-hand side is on its way out for the southern team. Hulk, as we said, that's gone Deathwing, which I imagine, is that the fast attack options? Go for Scout Infiltration and Intractable stuff. Terminator Chaplain. Space Marine Squad. Yep, no idea. Well, we'll see if he comes up any bikes or anything like that. This is quite the air armada from Vrax here. It's like the Battle of Britain, but a bit greener and a bit meaner. These tank busters are going to be essential in defeating this Dakka jet firing line. But with a weird boy in their ranks, it'd be hard to keep these guys infiltrated. I mean, that's some serious infiltration detection range right there. Good lord, the Orks' carbon footprint right now is not looking all that pretty. Greta Thunberg spinning around on her private jet as she sees these guys polluting the atmosphere. Flash kits from Blast Furnace being annihilated by the sheer overwhelming firepower. Over on this side we've got Kukin's gun wagon blasting apart all these guardsmen. Firing, oh, they fire little bomber squigs. That's cute. Just two boys having a grand old time. Firing away. Daca jets continuing to fire. Do have a killer can. It's been keeping these flash kits busy. And Blast Furnace has gone for Weird Boy himself. Another killer can on the way. The killer can actually holding up a little bit better against the Daca jet firing line. All the tank busters now coming over here. With the Weird Boy out of the picture, I think? Question mark? Well, he's somewhere. But yeah. Fighting juice going on these tank busters here. We'll keep them alive and well for a little while. And just look how quickly that the Daca jets go down once they've got a little bit of pressure applied to them. Well, they had until the scare just came along and ruined their day. Over here, we've got some Deathwing Assault Terminators using their lightning claws to slice through the soft arm of the guardsmen, but there's just too many of them. Many lads to cut through here. The Scourge is now also moving in for support as well. How is Where's My Teeth doing with his base at the moment? He's doing fine. He's just rebuilding things. Have you gone for... Yeah, the economy is not brilliant, but serviceable. I mean, if he's able to get a squad of Scourges out here, just in support, that's the main thing. So kind of playing with 2.5 players at the moment. But the sheer amount of lads is doing alright. Daca jets having their number reduced to 3 now. And all the flash kits in the world. Able to rinse guardsmen. With no issue whatsoever. I'm going to chill out round on this side. Killer can armed with a rocket launcher. I imagine the other one's going to... Yeah, new one's going to get a rocket launcher as well. Got some more Deathwing Terminators teleporting around the backside of the Imperial Guard firing line. A 4th Daca jet now, replacing the previous one. Look at that, there we go, he's pulling them back. Keeping them alive and well. Rot's repairing this killer can. And another one goes down. Guys, we're going to move forward, trying to prevent Q-Ken. Is it Q-Ken? Yeah, Q-Ken and Hulk from bringing the lads around on the right-hand side. Just cornering them off. Killer can over here. Last of his kind. Will be exploded anytime soon. And we don't think, oh, what are you? You are just a orbital bombardment. Very nice. Yeah, a good couple of blasty bits on those flash kits, but nothing to turn the tide of battle. Tank bus is now on the ridge. And it all goes quiet. The siege of the southern team begins. Got the gun wagon providing artillery support. Flash kits and what are you? You are looters. Trying a bad shout. More anti-vehicle compared to their flash kits counterparts. Also have access to a load of weapons. I mean, we were about to look at them, but they're dead now. But trust me, lots of big guns for those lads. And the guardsmen providing a staunch line. Also got a couple of basilisks for ranged fire stuff. And now we push in. Dark Eldar leading the charge, hungry for some revenge. Brax teleporting some flash kits in. Warboss not too keen on this engagement. Warboss and Warboss action there in the ranged game. And now we have some, what are you? You are Assault Marines. Looking to do something, but they can't really do all that much, in all honesty. And has anyone got any big things coming out? We have got a Daca jet of their own coming out. In fact, actually, might be fleet on fleet action. If you can't beat them, join them. Huge explosion is going on here. Second squad of flash kits Got to build up your force before committing. Otherwise you end up... Oh, that was a big explosion. Killing a lot of lads there. Look at all this. Fight in the air. Gonna push these Dakka jets back. Fortune of the Rock will go down there, sadly. And we have a... Oh, we've got a Stomper coming in. That's a big lad. This gun wagon, though, really causing these guardsmen a lot of issues. Well, it's got a Morkanaut just running in. Full speed ahead. And a Stomper using its ranged fire. Very politely not stamping over these guardsmen. Have we got a Fortune of the Rock being repaired somewhere? Where are you? We got any lads to be able to build? There we go, we've got one cloister barracks. At the very least. Keeping them in the game just for a little while. And it does look like the gun wagon and all these Dakka jets are able to keep us at bay for now. Morkanaut going to trundle in. All the guns. Little power thingy on its back. Do believe that massively increases its range defense. Good to be bringing the old double elbow on top of this gun wagon. But now quadruple Dakka jets. Firing away at this Morkanaut. Guardsmen now all the way back over here, just repairing their numbers before they push back in. Scourges, single squad of Scourges at the moment. Are the Dark Eldar going for anything else? Have we seen any more of their stuff? No, they've just got the one singular squad of Scourges. That does imply, though, that the Dark Angels are able to also get back into the game. Should this push be able to be turned away, and it is still possible. All the Dakka jets online, if they all get repaired. Got the Mad Docs in, got the Knobs. One Space Marine squad as well. Yes, these odds are quite difficult, but again, it's not impossible. Morkanaut on very low health now. One Mad Doc firing madly with his pistol. Not giving up. Got some lads been teleported in, a Knob squad. Looking to go for the Scourge. Has been reduced to 6 members. Their numbers have gone down there. They are slowing down the advance of the Stomper and all the boys. Gorkanaut been taken down. Dakka jet's been focused down by blast. Got some tank busters as well being moved forward. And there's an explosion somewhere. There we go. Exploding anyone and everyone, killing basically all the guardsmen on the southern flank. Good Lord of mercy. A battle fortress now, Jesus. Rax really not showing any mercy here. So yeah, basically the only real things left now are the big Ork units. But still, the defense is real. Kuka needs to rebuild some of his recruitment buildings. Not sure where he's going to do that. But the push continues. Tank busters having to reposition themselves, unsure of who to really aim for. I imagine the Stomper is the main thing. Dakka jets soon to be repaired. Now gone for some Vrex. There we go. Just to bolster the Dark Eldar ranks. My lads are just still shaken by the whole ordeal that they went through there. And a big mech for blast coming in. Gonna zap these lads. Freezing at least the Stomper. But it doesn't seem to have stopped them from firing. That's something. Dakka jets engaging in some air combat. Also got Vrax over here with his flash kits now, seeing all this stuff. We'll be taking it on. Kukin also gonna... Jeez, we're gonna get some more fighter... Oh, we're gonna get some fighter bombers instead. Not sure if fighter bombers are the choice in this engagement. But still, there is a lot of infantry for them to kill. Just not sure if the infantry is as pressing as the huge blooming semi-titan. Got a Death Wing Terminator squad. A very honourable effort, has to be said. But there we go, Kukin has been taken down. And I do believe that that is at least a GG, but a wonderful, epic defence from the Southern team, fighting for well, they basically made us fight for every single inch of ground humanly possible. Like I say, if they went for those Dakar jets a little bit earlier, or maybe something more specific to counter them in the mid-game, it would have been less pushed back. But I mean, when I saw that, when I saw Where's Matif losing most of his base towards the early game, or early mid-game, shall I say, I thought that was how Goose is cooked. But no, we were able to pull it back. So yeah, cool. Anyway, if you want to support the channel, £1 a month to get you one extra game a week on the old Patreon. Also have a look at the Discord, because that's where this game took place, and it'd be lovely to have you to take part in stuff. My name's been Mr. Landshark. Pleasure as always, never a chore. I'll see you in a bit. Peace.